What's going on, guys? Joe here with Show Guy Joe, as always. Tafari from Tafari TV. How you doing,
Hey,
bud?
I'm all right. Halfway through the week finally.
It is my Thursday night for me because I work Thursday through or Sunday through Thursday.
Mm.
All right, we are sitting here. We are talking Ultraman as always. We are on episode 11. Uh, we get our first two-parter in Ultraman Arc.
Did they
Like
drop both, or is it just the first part?
No, just the first part.
Okay.
The second part will come out Friday night, but this is our first. There is connective tissue between each episode, but this is like our first true two-parter. Like we are getting a part two to this episode.
Okay.
So we will start her up. Of course, no sound because Subaraya, awesome people to work with to promote for. Still don't want to take a gamble.
Yeah.
It's raining Yuppie. Big Skip is canvassing all around the area because potholes have been showing up, like pretty decent sized potholes. So they're investigating to see if it has anything to do with a kaiju. Shiro, of course, for whatever reason, I don't know why he carries around this case. I guess it has to do with the fact that he's GDF, Global Defense Force. And I very nearly said Shoma, and I gotta keep remembering it's Yuma's Ultraman, Shoma's Kamen Rider Gav. And this dude used to be Bakuryu Red from Japanese Dino Thunder.
Oh, he's in another. Was he in a previous episode? Because I remember you said somebody was a You
Yeah,
met you.
their commander of Skip's actor was Japanese Dino Thunder Red.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yuma and Shiro just sitting in the park chilling. Kid bumps into him. So I'm sorry, mom goes after kid because children.
Hmm.
Probably a director's kid. I wouldn't be surprised. There also like some back and forth because like Yuma like kind of questions Shiro time to time in this episode. Is like, are you Skip or are you Global Defense Force? Like, which side you picking, my dude? Kind of rightfully so. Like, he is the Defense Forces liaison, but it's one of those like, are you with us or are we gonna have to like have words?
Yeah, like where's your allegiance at, really?
Yep.
Well, you're just getting right to business, I see.
Here we have another classic Ultra Monster.
It's like a land shark, or what am I? A narwhal? What am I looking at here?
Yeah, kind of like a narwhal with a drill horn. He's a classic Ultra Monster.
I feel like there's a really, really, really like old genuine Yu-Gi-Oh card that kind of looks like this.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like some sort of drill mole or something.
Something like that. I remember it having a similar face.
Probably based off this. So Yuma's using his gun to emit an ultra low frequency that's going to draw the mole beast away from the general populace and follow them.
Okay, so we get our actual chase sequence now.
And now we got 2 kids.
Go home, Roger.
Kid is like so old school, he's got a propeller hat. This is probably the only thing about this entire thing. Like, that's fine that he drives away, that it gives human time to become Ultraman, but in the grand scheme of things, why did Shiro drive away without Yuma getting back into the vehicle?
That
They're
well, yeah, what was
literally
that
out in the
about?
middle of nowhere. What was that?
Well, the same thing I was wondering over here.
Ultraman.
Also, do they know you drove away? Because, like, isn't that conveniently Ultraman showing up in the spot you just ran off to? Olay.
What are we doing here, Chief? And you can tell that these are old school Ultra monsters if they're doing this stuff.
Yeah. Sling him around. So long, King Bowser.
No one's in this suit. Yep, now they're there.
Come on, hit him with another Mario 64 technique.
Like, I really do gotta wonder, like, what is this monster's endgame other than to awkwardly bite Ultraman and maybe the chin?
It feels like it doesn't really have much underbelly strength. What the hell's happening here? I'm sorry, did Emu from One Piece just show up? What happened?
We get Alien Robot.
Sent from another planet, the past, or the future?
Probably either another planet or another dimension. I don't know if they've used this robot before. Usually they use a different robot design, so I don't know if this is has been used before or not.
I was gonna say, maybe make sure the other thing is dead first before you go and decide to, or just blow it up right here. That works too.
Its name is
Never mind.
Gigavas.
Commercial. It
And
kind of looks
submitting
like
image.
what is it? The like the can't remember the full name of them. The toy bots in Kingdom Hearts 3. Is he doing a sound attack right now, or what's happening?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's emitting an ultrasonic attack, ultrasonic sound. He's sad because he forgot his hat when they picked him up and drove him away.
Oh my god.
And this is one thing I love about Japanese apparel is they just have the goofiest things written on their shirts. Drew, it's one weakness.
So he shrugged that off pretty quickly.
He's a transformer. Okay, if that doesn't scream action figure, action figure, or what was the phrase used in Freakazoid? Toyetic. If that doesn't make that character toyetic, nothing does.
I mean, that's definitely a feat. Gigas. That's what they were calling it. The Gigas. He looks like a Gigas robot.
No, I think that's what he's called. I think he's called Gigavas.
Oh, even closer then. But yeah, definitely the chest accessory is definitely a reason to sell more toys. And then they cut to a commercial of it grabbing like pencils and erasers and soda cans and all kinds of miscellaneous crap. He also changed his colors.
And he can copy Ultraman's moves.
Oh, not the Destructo. Did we just get cut? Do we bleed?
We bleed Sparkles.
Oh my god, why are you here?
Why are you getting that child's hat that was clearly 50 years out of age? Okay, apparently the moon form grants him super speed all of a sudden. And that child now knows that he's Ultraman.
And we could have convenient, or would have been a lot more convenient if you weren't here. But what the hell happened to the sun?
That's all I was gonna ask. Like, I mean, shot's dramatic and everything, but like, it seemed like the sun would decide to just set within like 10 seconds.
Like a tenth of a second. Yeah. Oh my. How are you? Wait. How are we between the? Leave, you numbnuts.
Also, I question why did they drive if these small children can make it there on foot in no time at all?
Kenny
Or are we
what?
using the setting sun to mark that the little boy took his time getting there?
Oh my god! Y'all literally can go left or right. You do not need to stand there. This is a full on Prometheus moment.
I'd say yes, it is a Prometheus.
Zigzag something. You know what? Y'all burn this. When you get to heaven, just make sure you tell them it was about a hat. Okay, miscalculated the step. Y'all can move now.
I don't know why, but I'm dubbing his voice, the monster's voice, with Danny DeVito.
If it ever gets dubbed, it's probably who they choose. All right, man. What's your story? Who's piloting you?
The little girl thanks the robot for saving them.
Just middle finger,
And
to man, though, right?
pretty much, like, someone's like, am I going to be out of a job?
I mean, he didn't kill the monster; it got away. So, job security.
And now it's fully nighttime. Apparently, they're right next to the King of Toys toy store. Will we find Yugi Moto there?
Where's Grandpa?
Oh, no, wait, King of Toys. Would that be Duke Devlin then? Because Yugi is the king of games.
Was Duke the one who had dungeon dice monsters?
Yes.
Possibly then. Who's the new hero on this turf? Is Ultraman out of a job? Find out more at 11.
Yeah, they're really looking to see what this thing is. They just had the Japanese Dino Thunder 30th. Maybe it's 20 years later episode. It's
It was
actually
like
pretty
a
funny.
it was like a reunion special.
Oh no, they do those in Japan. Like they'll continue the story as if time has naturally passed in that world.
Mmm.
They actually just did which one was it? You guys called them Alien Rangers?
I
The
think I know
Japanese
from
one is Kaku Ranger, the ninja theme Rangers.
yeah.
Not Ninja Storm, the first ones. The ones that brought the Shogun Zord to the Ninja Megazord.
Yeah. Okay. They used to come on, I believe it was Jetix back in the day. Then it got turned into Disney XD.
No, I think that's you're still thinking Ninja Storm. It's like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers season 3 when they got the ninja powers.
Like the original show?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't remember them getting. I gotta go back and rewatch like past season one. That OG show is a blur.
Well, they literally just released the 30th anniversary of Kaku Ranger, where everyone's 30 years older.
Yeah, I didn't know how big Ranger culture was ever until I saw Ranger Pop and Stop, and that's like a franchise thing they do.
Oh yeah.
So do these guys just are they panicking because they think they're out of a job now, or what's happening?
No, they're trying to find like it's saying something over and over and over again. So they're trying to
Oh,
find
it's
out what the
still
language
there.
is to communicate. Yeah, it's still there. It's just shut off.
I was waiting for it to power down and be like a person.
But Shiro had to leave because the GDF asked him for something. And we get a callback.
Er? All right, you again.
He works for the GDF now. And Ubot is trying to get the program language, but he's overheated himself.
It's like C-3PO when they made him learn like the Sith satanic language.
Yeah, except they're just like C-3PO. There's also no consequences to it.
Didn't he lose his memory for that?
Yeah, and then they fixed him like a minute later because Rise of Skywalker took chances with no consequences.
Did he get his memory back? I thought that was like
Yeah,
the. I thought that was a permanent loss. Was like he got reset to like episode 2.
backup memory stick on him immediately.
I gotta go back and rewatch that.
Don't do it. You'll only hurt yourself. That movie is that bad. You wind up with like a skin knee somehow. So they think they found the thing because Rin realizes that uh, this robot's possible culture may be influenced by the moon over the sun. I don't know how she knows that, but she does. So their dialogue may be more reflective on nighttime themed things. Again, I don't know how she knows that, but okay.
All right, you by shake it off.
So we have the language translating. So using the thing, it's asking where its enemy is at. So it's actively searching like for any form of enemy to fight.
Hmm. So this is just armored perfect cell.
Pretty much, just like I don't know if it's like a peacekeeping robot or some sort of bizarre sentry robot, but like it's only interested in fighting anything that attacks it. So now it's just scanning the city for it for enemies to fight.
All right, nobody litter or jaywalking. We won't have an issue.
Pretty much. So again, this is Shoma and Shiro getting in each other's faces over like, which side you on, my dude?
Yeah, I never trusted your haircut either.
And your love of coffee. Yuma's looking a little rough.
Is this the military stepping in, or is this more?
Yeah, that's the military.
Dude, you took one L. Shake it off. Go train.
What we're doing.
He's literally doing the sad, like Hulk Bruce Banner walk off. Of course, it comes back.
All right, that was the episode. Unlike the last 2 weeks, we don't get very heavy acting this time around, but we've had two prior episodes where they are just shooting for the stars and chewing scenery. We were back to like pretty classic run of the mill standard storyline Ultra,
Yeah,
which isn't bad.
the theatrics have been on point the last 2 episodes. So this one being mostly just big fights and new mechas coming in, I'm not mad at it.
Now, plus it's our first actual two-parter, so we may get more heavy drama next episode, which isn't a bad thing. But we like it. I'm okay with it.
I didn't know Ultraman could be cut, let alone bleed sparkles.
We learn something new every episode. So, guys, that's it for us this week. We will be back next week with episode 12, wrapping up this two-parter. You'll see us soon. We're all over the place.
Yeah, catch us Friday. Get bit. We'll be talking about state of play and all that other cool stuff and
Oh,
whatever else.
God, yeah. Tokyo Game Show starts tomorrow.
Is all of that this same week?
Tokyo Game Show is from tomorrow till I think next Monday,
Jesus.
the 26th through the 29th. I know, like, first thing in the morning is Capcom. Or actually, it may be like at 3 in the morning because it's Japan.
That too. I just pre-ordered another copy of the collection on Switch this time, and because I wanted to make sure I got the comic book.
Surprisingly, the Switch has the best matchmaking for the MVC collection.
All right, so I'm gonna get hit with the Wazzle
You
eventually.
will get whizzle wazzled.
That guy's just terrorizing both consoles right now.
I love Justin Long so much. This is what happens when we meme him to death with Evo Moment 17. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll be back with Ultraman Ultra Watch and Review. So 12, you guys take it easy.
Later.
And recording. All right, let me pull this up so I can show you what this is like. It's